So I've always struggled with the idea of low-level invadings because either one of two things will happen. Either you'll twink and you'll be completely unstoppable and it'll be boring, or you don't twink and get your shit pushed in by level 800 Havel mages or assholes like this one with dark hands and whips, I guess? Whatever. So I just ended up taking the second option. I made a character who's not a twink. His name is No Twinking. He doesn't have any twink equipment. He does have the best equipment that it's possible for someone of his level to have. He's got all the Estus Flash shards I can find. He's got a little fire dagger for doing some riposte, but otherwise he's not a twink at all. Doesn't even have the prisoner's chain on. Which means invasions are going to be a lot harder. So I was proud of the ones that actually worked out. Here I am with them. So we got this guy who's doing the whole blue gank thing. Also he has fucking twink-ass equipment and thrall hat. It's going to be fun to kill him. Speaking of killing people, this blue looks pretty alone, and also is fat rolling. It's a shame if something terrible happened to him. Still is just as effective as a Chaos Dagger, except not at all. Whatever, it gets the job done. And having 4 Estus it makes things harder, definitely. Luckily for me, the host is too much of a little bitch to pursue me into the place where the crabs are, because he might, I don't know, get hit once or twice by them or something. Wouldn't want that to happen. So I'm able to take on the blues alone, which, you know, basically means dead blues. We all know that. You know, I've actually... Oh, there's the seed. Big surprise. Dude, come on. Crab's not gonna hit me. Like, ever. I know its moveset. I can parry the grab attack. It's hopeless. Just stop. I will just wait out the seed. The seed is gone now. Of course, the crab will still attack for a little bit after the seed is gone. That's a weird thing with enemies post-seed. They'll still be able to target you, but they won't be able to hurt you. Except for the crab, because he can always hurt you. So it's basically the same thing. Oh, he's out of there. And he's activated another seed. Alright, let's see if we can kill this blue. Now, the thing that worries me is this Thor person has a whip. And whip can hit you from long range, which basically means he's kind of a mage. Look out for the throwing knives. So I have to be worrying about him from all sorts of ranges, which is annoying as hell. On the bright side, most of the invaders who help you, okay, some of the invaders who help you will also be twinks, and I can't feel guilty about it because I'm not the one who set up the twink build, so you know, everything's okay. Oh look, Gabriel's alone. Oh, he's running toward the cliff. I wonder what his plan could be. I'm afraid you were a little too slow for that, though. Someone forgot to put his catalyst on, I bet. Next time, buddy. And we're back to the exact same world. It seems he's brought a couple of friends this time. Steven is a blue spirit, for those of you who don't know, which is everybody because he has a ring on. Yorick's probably a friend of his. Give him the old, buy my sword, show him I feel like I can still win this. Lucky shot with the Dragon Slayer's axe. You know you have to buff that thing for it to do serious damage, right? Ooh. Steven, I don't know if you want to do that. That might not be a good idea. Watch this. Parry out of the stun lock because I knew he was going to do an R1. And then, set up parry on the axe. I am the best player who ever lived. And unfortunately, I don't have the stamina to go for another setup parry on this guy or go for one of those meme backstabs because I'm not good enough to do a meme backstab. But hey, hitting him a couple more times is good enough. And surely by now they're pretty fucking terrified because I just parried both of them at the same time. Oh, cool. That works too. Nice knowing ya. Ooh, man, didn't let me do it a second time. Alright, so he's learning. Alright, props for that. But man, it would have looked cool if he just let me do it. I'm having trouble getting in on this guy because his weapon does maybe 3 times the damage of mine. And also there's enough latency that it's difficult for me to punish his attacks. You know, frankly, I'm surprised I landed that parry on him at all with this much latency going on. Yep, it's always got time to roll away. Outspacing these things or getting a running R1 in between the strikes is the number one way I like to deal with it, and I can't seem to do that with all this latency in place, but whatever. Uses one of his 7 Estus Flasks that are all plus 10, of course. Nope, all the way over here now. At least he's still got the Shield of Want, so I know what this guy's all about. Host is still not coming out here because he knows that I would flee to the mobs the second he did. So he's hoping that maybe Yorick can do his dirty work for him, which he can't. It's not good. It doesn't work that way. Now, unfortunately, I make the stupid mistake of trying to parry in this game. I don't know why I tried it the first 2 times, but come on, we all know parries don't exist. They only work for other people. Not gonna let me go through the setup again on that one. Nope. Damn it! So close to finishing him off. And now we're back to full health again. Now, something I noticed after dealing with these ridiculously high-level 50,000 Estus Flask people is that I need to be using Undead Hunter Charms on them. Not when they have low health, but when they have full health. I've seen St. Rye do that from time to time, and it's actually reasonably effective. See, with all of those Estus Flasks that he has, I basically will have a much harder time chasing him down when he has low health, which has never been a problem with my Murakumo builds, but this guy can't get to a Murakumo. He's not a Twinker. That's his whole thing. So I'm going to need to start getting good at using those. For now, though, let's just kill him. Let's kill this guy the old-fashioned way, by trying to parry and fucking it up, because parry's too hard. Yeah, that's not going to work. Come on. A little better than that. Oh, thanks for the free... Thanks for all that free damage. See, sometimes you can get them before they get to their Estus. And now it's Thor's turn. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, you get the parry, Shiva. I wonder what his plan could be. We're gonna approach him nice and carefully, because if he lands a single parry, I'm gonna be a fucking insta-gib. Get right up in his face, don't do any... I fucking hate video games. Alright, we're alive. He chose a weapon I can reaction roll to go for the wake up, so we're all good. You're gonna have to get 3 more of those if you want me to die, and that's not happening. Just gonna stay on top of him, go for sweet backstabs when he goes for those sick parries. Let me just get my critical tool out real quick. Come on, do it. Parry. It's the only thing you know how to do. I know this. We all know this. Oh shit, you got a straight sword out. Now it's time to start using the Lothric Night Sword. Now, the reason I did an R1 right out of that first R1 is because something weird with the straight swords. The first R1 has so much phantom range on it that it goes farther than the second R1. I am not fucking kidding with you. The second R1 can miss if the first one hits, even if you're blocking an attack. If you look at that one pointdown.mp4 video I did, yep, we all knew that was going to happen eventually, you can actually see that happen against the opponent I was fighting. I figured he's going to go for the parry as he's getting up, so rather than waiting, I just attack him immediately. How is that not a backstab? Again, I try to parry. Come on. Silly me. Parries aren't real. Parries are a myth. Parries are perpetuated by Mimzaki. Now, this guy wants to make his 14 plus 7 Estus Flask last, so he doesn't use one and gets fucking backstabbed to death. Nicely done, buddy. Great decision making. You can tell this guy's been an invader before. Welcome to Twink Gank number 589, the Twinkening. Northern Ghost. Alright, his name's pretty good, but everything else about him is ass. His weapon choice, his shield, his twink armor. I hate this guy. Just fuck you. Look at all those R1s. Look at all the fucking health he has. Now, I notice he's stayed inside my attacks and not tried to roll away, so I start spamming R1, because usually people who are in a habit of doing something will continue, so I expected him to stay inside and continue trying to mash R1 out of it. I was wrong this time, but hey, it was the safe move to mash R1. And there's blue, and blue is a twink as well, and the blue has no morals and is helping the other twink. There goes all my health in one hit, which is something that absolutely positively should not ever happen at these levels. But it can. Gotta pay attention to those Molotovs. I'm out of range. Let's get the heal. Alright. Let's lead you to some enemies, because this is not a matchup I can win. 2 poise weapons that I can't interrupt with poise damage. Yeah, it's not a matchup that's safe. Alright, you're looking nice and alone now. There you go. Only needed to miss one. And he's dead already, and back to running. So we're going to wait on Dakota Jack, the backup, because this guy's got himself a finger active. Of course he does. Let's see if we can go over to the crab here. There we go. Crab's going to start beating up Northern Man. How is that not a backstab? I mean, whatever. I still hit him. That's what's... Huh? Not the first one missed, but whatever. I got more Estus. Yeah, go ahead. Those aren't Hunter Charms. It's not going to do what you're hoping they will. Delayed R1s. Alright, interesting. Just need you to keep fucking them up. Alright, his health is getting lower, so it's time I put some pressure on. Get the sweet backstab punish. About time I figure out how to do that. Oh, Northern's almost dead. Chase him down. Oh, never mind. He's fine. But I do have Chaos Build Twink guy here to help me out, so now the scales are a little bit even, but unfortunately, as you can see from him blocking one attack and then trying to attack immediately out of it, he sucks. So, I can only hope he stays alive for long enough. Fucking lucky piece of shit. Oh boy. Oh god. Good thing that move has so much recovery on it. I am not used to my shields having such low stability. I usually have the Lothric Knight shield. Better watch out for mistakes like that. Dude, do you honestly think you're going to proc bleed with that thing? This is not pre-nerf shit. That won't ever work. Oh, fucking lovely. Even the goddamn... You know, your objective is to kill the host, right? Like, that's how you get your Covenant reward? You're aware of this, aren't you? You're not a blue spirit? Fucking shitty meme weapons. On the bright side, they're hitting each other more than they're hitting me, so this may actually end up working to my advantage, because these people have obviously never done a non-gank 2v1 before. Yes, please keep hitting Humongous. You are actually doing more damage to him than I am. We're going to keep trying to weave in between them, do a few turn and burns when possible. Oh look, Humongous hit that guy again. See if I can go for the sweet backstab. Nope, don't get it. I need to be out of here. Out of Estus, things aren't looking good. Someone has to die, and you're looking pretty lonely. Oh, never mind. Back to this. Scythe guy, of course, cannot keep pressure on him because it's a Scythe, and Scythes can't do anything well in invasions. Oh, he's still hitting R1 out of my stun lock, so maybe next time I get him alone, I should start spamming R1 at him and let him just keep taking the hits. That wasn't the right Estus Flask. I figure he's going to swing right out of it, so I go for another R1 rather than go for a roll catch R1. He's out of stamina. Thank God for his idiocy. And I get my Estus back. Oh look, Northern Man is now getting ganked. It's about time. Oh wait, no he isn't. Still got this asshole getting in the way. Go ahead, do the L1. 1, 2. I fuck up the parry, as always. Needed to do it later. I keep expecting that the dagger on that... Fucking... Really? Already? I keep expecting that the dagger on the final L1 of the Farron meme dance... Yep, turn and burns work against poised weapons if you don't think they're... Oh, now he's on my side. Sure, buddy. Sure. If I get a chance to kill you, I'm still taking it. But it's best if I leave you and him alone. Because then they'll fight each other, and I'll be able to kill this blue. Who has an actually good shield. Come on. Damn it. That would have been awesome. Yep, very defensive. Come on, just let me break your guard. It's all I want in life. It will make me happy. That's what's important. Oh, you do not have time to use that, buddy. Thank God for weird hybrid mage shit builds. Dying in a couple of hits so I can get my free Estus recharge. Now we're back at full Estus. Now I'm going to try and stay away from that other guy because he's... I don't know what the hell is going through his mind. Give him the old don't go for the roll catch, attack immediately thing because I figure he's going to R1 out of stun lock because he keeps R1ing out of stun lock. I mean, it's good that he's focusing on me because, you know, he knows who the real threat is, but you can tell by the fact that he's locking onto me like that he clearly has no idea how to fight multiple opponents. And look at all the fucking damage this ridiculous Twink Sword does. Just come on. The other guy doesn't know how to deal with multiple opponents or multiple friendlies either, so that's happening. Would you watch your fire? I can't tell whether or not he's doing that on purpose. At least he's actually helping now. We're going to continue giving chase to Northern Man. I have to heal there because the sword does such obscene damage that I don't really have a choice. He gets turned and burned again. Alright, this is looking a little better. I like this whole 3v1 setup we're doing here. I've surgically aimed my R1 to hit him and get my teammate out of danger. I'm doing a pretty good job, I think, of not hitting him. Get the roll catch, kill him off. I want to give him a mean emote, but this guy's in the way. That guy manages to do it for me, though, so everything's okay. Also, fuck you, Farron user. See you later.